Kuya Mike nga pala, so welcome back sa YouTube channel natin. So in this video, pag-uusapan natin ang rules ng subject-verb agreement. Dahil maraming nagtatanong sa akin ito, especially si pet lovers, no? Isa sa ating mga subscriber na sinabi niya na gumawa ako ng video about sa subject-verb agreement. And ito nga, gagawin natin na pag-usapan kung ano nga ba yung mga rules sa subject-verb agreement ng mabilisan or in an easy manner after ng intro. So guys, andito tayo ngayon sa mga slides natin sa PowerPoint presentation natin. At ito ay kinuha ko lang sa SlideShare sa internet. So credit sa gumawa nito, maraming salamat. And ito yung gagamitin natin ngayon sa lesson natin, subject-verb agreement. Okay? So 2016 pa siya siguro nagawa. So let's start sa mga rules na meron tayo sa subject-verb agreement. So rule number 1, subjects and verbs must agree in number. Okay? This is the cornerstone rule that forms the background of the concept. So kinakailangan kasi na yung subjects natin and verbs natin ay mag-agree in number. So note dito nakalagay, take note, sabi dito, the subject and verb must agree in number, both must be singular or both must be plural. So kailangan kung marami yung subject mo, kailangan gamitan mo din ng marami na verb. Okay, I mean plural din yung verb. Pag singular yung subject, singular din yung verb. Okay, for example, so the dog, yung subject natin dito ay yung dog. Okay? Ginamitan niya ng verb, which is yung pagkilos or yung action word or verb. The dog growls when he is angry. So the dog is singular, so growls is also singular. Kapag ang verb ay singular, take note, dapat may S yan. Okay? So mamaya magkakaroon tayo ng iba pang discussion dyan. Dito naman sa pangalawang example, plural yung ginamit na subject. So plural din yung ginamit na verb. So the dogs, plural, growl, the verb na plural, when they are angry. Okay, so nagkaroon ng changes sa mga wordings. Next, rule number 2. Don't get confused by the words that come between the subject and verb. They do not affect agreement. So ito yung kinakalituhan ko din nung high school ako, nung hanggang college ako, na meron kasi mga tinatawag nating intervening words. Pag sinabing intervening words, yun yung mga words na nandoon sa pagitan ng subject at ng verb natin. Huwag tayong mali dito. Okay? Minsan sineseparate sila ng comma. Kagaya ng example na to. Okay, the dog who is chewing on my jeans. Kasi yung jeans, minsan ano yan eh. Yung may S, akala mo plural na yung ano. So yung sunod mo na dyan, R. Hindi. So yung the dog who is chewing on my jeans, yan yung tinatawag nating intervening words or yung tinatawag nating mga words na nandun sa pagitan ng dog na subject and yung is na verb. Kasi yung is, yung verb natin dyan. So for example, tanggalin natin yung mga unnecessary words dyan. The dog is usually very good. Ganun lang dapat yun. So for example, the dog who is chewing on my jeans, intervening words, is usually very good. So yun lang yun. Ignore natin yung mga unnecessary words. Okay? Para mag-agree yung subject and verb agreement natin. Number 3, prepositional phrases between the subject and verb usually do not affect agreement. So, ganun din yung kagaya ng rule number 2. For example, the colors, yun yung subject, of the rainbow. Okay? The colors of the rainbow are beautiful. So, the colors, yun yung basehan natin. Yun yung subject natin. Kaya, are yung ginamit na verb dyan. So, for example, the colors are beautiful. So, parang ganun siya. Intervening words na naman yung of the rainbow, pero prepositional phrase siya, number 3. Sa rule number 3. Rule number 4, when sentences start with there or here, the subject will always be placed after the verb. So care needs to be taken to identify correctly. For example, there is a problem with a balance sheet. Okay? Here are the papers you requested. So there is a problem with the balance sheet, and here are the papers you requested. Rule number 5, subjects don't always come before verbs in questions. Make sure you are accurate, identify the subject before deciding on the proper verb form to use. Okay, for example, does Lefty usually eat grass? Yun yung example. And where are the pieces of this puzzle? Next, rule number 6, if two subjects are joined by the word end and they typically require a plural verb form, ito yung gagawin natin. Or example natin, the cow and the pig are jumping over the moon. Okay, the cow is singular. Sinamahan to ng and the pig. So, dalawa na yung subject natin. That's why plural na siya. Kaya ang gagamitin natin na verb is plural na. The cow and the pig are jumping over the moon. Okay? Next, rule number 7. The verb is singular if the two subjects separated by and refer to the same person or thing. For example, red beans and rice is my mom's favorite dish. Okay? Red beans. O, ibig sabihin nito, plural yung red beans. And rice. Kaso lang, singular to. Paano yan? Plural yung isang subject and yung rice ay singular. So, ano yung basehan natin dyan? Yung pinakamalapit sa verb ang babasehan natin dyan. So, yung red beans and the rice, ano yung mas malapit? Yung rice ay malapit sa is, which is our verb in this sentence. That's why, yung rice ang ating babasehan. So, red beans and rice is my mom's favorite dish. Next, rule 8. Okay, if one of the words each, every, or no before the subject, the verb is singular. So, take note kapag each, every, or no, yung umpisa ng sentence natin, of course, ito ay singular. For example, no smoking or drinking is allowed. Okay? Every man and woman is required to check in. Next, rule number 9. If the subjects are both singular, are connected by the words or, nor, neither nor, either or, and not only but also the verb is singular. For example, Jessica or Christian is to blame for the accident. So, is yung ginamit dyan kasi hindi naman and. Okay, Jessica and Christian, hindi ganon. Jessica or Christian, isa lang sa kanila. Kaya is yung verb natin dyan. Next, number 10, the only time when the object of the preposition factors in the decision of plural or singular verb forms is when noun and pronoun subjects like some, half, none, more, all, etc. are followed by a prepositional phrase. In these sentences, the object of the preposition determines the form of the verb. For example, all of the chicken. Parang kung tignan mo, parang plural, hindi. All of the chicken. Chicken yung pinakamalapit. So that's why is gone. That's why yun yung gagamitin. All of the chickens are gone. Okay, ganun siya. Rule number 11. The singular verb form is usually used for units of measurement of time. Okay. Example, 4 quarts of oil was required to get the car running. So, yung 4 quarts, ito yung subject, at yung was, ito yung verb natin, which is past tense ng is. And 4 quarts ay parang akala mo, dahil nga ito ay, basahin natin una, yung sinabi, measurement of time, okay, singular po yung kinakailangan na verb. Next is rule number 12. If the subjects are both plural and are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, or, and not only but, also the verb is plural. Dogs and cats are both available at the pound. Okay, dogs and cats are both available at the pound. 13. If one subject is singular and one plural and the words are connected by the words or, nor, neither, nor, either, or, and not only but also, you use the verb form of the subject that is nearest the verb. So parang kagaya nung unang mga rules natin, either the bears or the lion has escaped from the zoo. So either the bears, so marami yung bears, or the lion, isa lang, has escaped from the zoo. So yung has dito, yun yung verb. So, ang malapit na subject, yung lion, kesa sa bear. So, kailangan natin ng singular verb. That's why, either the bears or the lion has escaped from the zoo. So, yung word na either ay isa sa maaring bears or lion ang nakatakas sa zoo. Ito naman, neither the lion nor the birds have escaped from the zoo. So, ngayon, in this sentence, mas malapit yung bears. Kaya have yung ginamit na verb. Kasi plural siya. Okay? Next is rule number 14. Indefinite pronouns typically take singular verbs. Examples, everybody. Okay? Indefinite yan. Everybody wants to be loved. Someone is looking for you. So, basic lang naman siya. Rule number 15. Pronouns like few, many, several, both, all, same, that always take the plural form. Okay? Few were left alive after the flood. Many are called but few are chosen. So, basic. Rule number 16, if two infinitives are separated by and they take the plural form of the verb, ito yung mangyayari. To walk and to chew gum require great skill. To walk, isa yan, subject, and to chew, dalawa, gum, require great skill. So, yung require is plural verb. 17, when gerunds are used as the subject of the sentence, they take singular verb form of the verb. But when they are linked by and, they take the plural form. For example, dito, standing. Yan yung gerund natin. Gerund ends in ing. Okay? Standing in the water was a bad idea. So, yung was natin is in yung verb which is singular kasi is singular yung standing. What about dito? Swimming in the ocean and playing drums are my hobbies. So, swimming and playing, pinagsama by the word and. That's why yung are ay verb na plural. Okay? That's why yung verb is plural, which is are. Sorry. So, my hobbies. Okay? And next, rule number 18. Collective nouns like herd, senate, class, crowd, etc. usually take a singular verb form. Okay? Yung as a whole, yung collective noun. For example, dito, the herd is stampeding. The senate is in session. Okay? So, singular yung gagamitin dun. Rule number 19, titles of books, movies, novels, etc. are treated as singular and take a singular verb. For example, the Burbs. Kasi the Burbs, yung pangalan yun eh. That's why it is singular. The Burbs is a movie starring Tom Hanks. Next, final rule, which is number 20, remember only the subject affects the verb. So, kung yung subject mo ay singular, maapektuhan yung verb. Magiging singular verb din. Kapag ang subject mo ay plural, maapektuhan din yung verb. Okay? Magiging plural din yung verb natin. So, yan yung hindi natin answeran tong activities, pero I would like you to answer them also. Okay? I-slide ko lang, then pause the video, then pwede nyong sagutan. Okay? Sagutan nyo yan. Pause nyo muna. And then, ito yung sagot niya. Okay? So, tignan nyo kung tama yung ginawa nyo. And then, next activity. Directions, put a C if the sentence is correct, an X if it is not correct. Okay? Subukan yung sagutan yan. Pause nyo muna yung video. And then, ito yung tamang sagot. Let us check. So, pause nyo lang din yung video. Next. Underline the correct verb in these sentences. Ito yung mga sentences natin. May mga choices naman dyan. Pause nyo yung video, subukan yung sagutan. Ito yung sagot niya. Okay. Pause nyo na lang din yung video. Next. Ganun pa rin. Ito yun. Pause nyo yung video. And then ito yung tamang sagot. Okay. Final quiz. Ito. Some members of Teachers Union want or wants to go on strike. Kayo na bahala dyan. Jane's raincoat with all rips and tears provides little protection. There are a lot of trees on our block. Where is my keys? Okay. Paano yan? In the background was where a big yellow sun. A small black cat and large yellow dog sit or sits on the front stairs. The boss and her secretary eats lunch at the same time. For a delicious salad, fresh ingredients and a large bowl are essential. Comfortable shoes and loose-fitting clothing were recommended by the instructor. Not only the students but also the teacher were anxious to finish the lesson. Neither of those hats suits your face. Somebody in the book club always forgets to bring the book. Something in that curry makes me sneeze. One of those socks are lighter than the other. Everyone likes Mary's key lime pie. So napakahaba nga nun ng mga rules ng subject-verb agreement natin, pero I hope na natuto kayo about sa subject-verb agreement. So kahit na medyo basic din yung mga rules na ito para sa aming mga English teachers, of course sa mga hindi at sa mga bago pa lang natututunan ng English ay mahihirapan talaga sa rules ng subject-verb agreement, especially in application. So once again, maraming salamat sa panonood ng video na ito. Kung nagustuhan mo yung video na ito, ay pakihit mo na yung subscribe button at ang notification bell para may update kita sa mga susunod na videos ko gaya nito. So once again, Kuya Mhike ulit.